Hello, guys. What's up? The time has actually come, and as you can see, Chestnut decided now to go get her sparkling water. She had time, but she wanna make a crazy entrance, I think. Okay, she's here. No, I was just saying you wanted to make like a a cool entrance, like. Yeah, but like the entrance of yourself. Oh wait!
And
You were
Chestnut
muted. You were
reviewing
muted. You were
things.
muted. I unmuted you.
This is
I
what
I
happens
just
when
unmuted.
Hime hates me. This is what happens when she hates my soul. She dislikes me. She's mean to
I
me.
forgot.
She
I
doesn't hang she
forgot.
doesn't hang out with me, and all I
I
do is shower her with love,
I
support, and
literally,
free
I
food.
literally, I literally only muted you for your own safety in case like you
For
didn't
my
want to be
own
heard.
safety.
Yeah, because
Oh
like
my
when you're
gosh.
not live,
Oh
what
my gosh.
what if you wanna like fart or something? Like I don't want people to
I
like
fart on live. My don't pick it up. Anytime you guys see me shifting in my chair, just know I'm ripping the ass.
Oh, we love having Chestnut on the channel, don't we? I love it. But look, we already have a $2
Yeah,
super chat.
exactly. He may hates me because she doesn't even have me on her live reacts anymore.
That's not fucking true. You've been here the last one, and you're gonna
You
be
didn't do
there
it
the
for none of
next
the
one.
animes. You don't have me for the anime stuff
Because I'm
anymore.
dying with the editing, and you know that. Don't do this to me. I literally took a nap before this stream because I edited the entire morning, and I was working. Hope my work doesn't look at this. Anyways, so $2 super chats from Marco Codillo. For Marco, you should see Jay's reaction. He mentioned y'all. Oh, trust me, I saw it. And I also like wrote something on Twitter about it. I think you did too, right?
Yeah,
I
I did.
think.
I saw him like crashing out. I didn't know what he was. I mean, like I know what happens in this chapter because nobody can
Yeah,
stop talking about
it's
it. I'm
impossible.
assuming I take a massive dub. But I know he was talking about rocks, and he started saying he like mentioned me. I'm like, oh damn, Jay mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. But she didn't read the chapter, so guys, don't talk too much in the chat. But yeah, thank you so much, Marco, for the $2 super chat. I'm super excited. Like, people are saying chapter of the year. They always say that, but honestly, potentially one of the best chapters. So, are you
We'll
ready?
see.
Yes.
Am I ready? I don't know. Am I muted?
You are not muted. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Wah, wah, wah,
Anyways, I'll go very fast. There's another Yamato cover page, and they're looking at a shrine with I don't know who is in front of them, but I know there's like oh no, actually wait, this is the twin brother of Ulti, but then there's I forgot the girl, and there's Ulti in the front, but the girl that is in front of Yamato, I have no idea who that is. Is that
Well, there's Kiku. Well, there's Kiku on the very right
yeah,
side.
Kiku. That's the name I was searching for.
And then the
what
other one is Momonosuke's sister, who
what's her name?
Hiyori. That's a good question. Hiyori. Yeah,
Oh
that's
god,
her
I
name.
was searching for Hiyori and also Kiku. But yeah, they're all together looking at like a shrine in front of them. Anyways, nobody cares. Chapter 1154.
Hold on. Let me comment. Why wouldn't you let me comment on this? What a beautiful. Just kidding. This shit is booty. I just don't understand what they're doing at this point. If we wanted to get into this, like I said, like this cover page could be 10 like pages in and showing this stuff. Like I don't know. I don't understand. We need to literally have Yamato shows up to a town. Yamato meets people. Yamato walks. Yamato continues walking. The next one is gonna be Yamato right by the door. Oh, this building looks a little beaten up.
You know what? Wait, hold on. I need to say something. Somebody in the chat needs one day to like just go over all of our One Piece reaction and clip every time she crashed out on this cover. This shit will be 1 hour long. This shit will be over an hour long.
But it's like, am I wrong? Like, why do I have to see Yamato like tying their shoes every day? Yamato bends over. Yamato ties their shoes with a butterfly knot. Yamato then stands back up.
Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter, honestly. I'm gonna go to the ship. I just want to say, chapter 1154. I can't even die. I love the name of the chapter. I just want to scroll down and then I'm gonna read because that way we can't go back. All right, thank you, the chemist. $20 super chat from the chemist. Go follow these absolutely phenomenal creators. They are truly wonderful and passionate about what they do. Also, Chestnut, we need more gym updates. Oh my god, the word is calling for the thighs, Chestnut.
No, bro. Besides, I only was able to go to the gym once this week, and today I ate disgustingly because my job sucks and I hate it, but it's okay.
Aww.
I wanted to go to the gym. I was gonna go to the gym today, but that's not happening anymore. That's not happening.
No, I get it. I'm like so
maybe
exhausted
tomorrow.
today.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Perfect. And thank you so much to Chemist. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. All right. So I don't remember. Did I start last time or did you start? I can't remember.
I started.
Right? Oh no, you started.
I started because I crashed out, and then you're like, "Well, since you're already talking."
True. I see you have a good memory, huh? Anyways,
better than you.
Yeah, obviously everybody does. Anyways, so 63 years ago, Elbaf's passed. Lord Jarl, the oldest man in the present day, lost his partner. How old is Jarl? Anyways, Cascade Beard, I think that's how you pronounce it. Cascade Beard Jarl was struck down dead by the hands of a certain young girl. What? Oh! Wait, hold up. Her name was Charlotte Linlin, a mere human, yet she left a large part of the giant village in ruins. She would later go on to become an emperor, earning the epithet Big Mom.
Big Mamu.
Bro, she was a menace since she was a child.
Savage. Absolutely savage.
Crazy, man. Crazy. All right, let's keep going. That same year, Elba faced a string of tragedies. Oh, wow. It was calamity? That's how you pronounce it?
Yep. You're good. Okay. Keep going.
It was calamity after calamity. Sudden fires, windstorms, and bitter cold waves devastated the crops. The abnormal weather also brought fishing to a halt. This once magnificent land had fallen into famine. Okay, so first, before I go to the super, I will go to the super chat actually. Thank you so much to the super chat from Kaitsune, but I wanted to stop by and see y'all reaction. So sweet, thank you so much. I love you, Kaitsune. Kaitsune is always in my Twitch stream when I'm gaming, like motivating me and like being patient with me and being the greatest mod. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Now back to the chapter. I just think it's crazy that after Big Mom did that, these tragedies happen. Like, how can you explain that in a scientific way? Like, why?
I think it just obviously is like coincidence, right? Like all these things kind of happened and it sucked. It was at the same time, but they blame Loki because Loki looks like a demon, right? So it's like it's just like sometimes things happen in pairs. I know this. Like sometimes you'll get like 7 or 8 things that happen and they're all bad and they all happen at the same time.
So you don't think that like because she killed these people that like some other stuff happened? 1 second. Oui. Oh, see.
Ime?
Yeah, sorry, I was just talking. Anyways, yeah, okay, let me go, let me continue. Sorry, I was just talking to my mom, my fault. Anyways, so, yes, no, because I thought that maybe because she killed these people, maybe something like happened because like she killed them. I don't know, but you might be right, honestly, because otherwise you can't really explain like why would there be tragedies just because people died. So
things happen in groups. Like sometimes I'll be in the hospital and there's gonna be like 17 gallbladders, and the next it's every single small bowel obstruction known to man. Things just happen in groups. They're just clusters. But people will try to say something like, "I thought this week was absolutely awful," and I was like, "It's a full moon.
It's a full moon.
You gotta blame it. You gotta blame it on something. It's a full moon."
Yeah, no, I get it. You're right. Anyways, but yeah, cool. Let me keep going. And yeah, him the God of War. Facts. Now, do you see this? This is all that child's doing. Oh, you're right. They're actually blaming Loki. This land was cursed because you all failed to kill it immediately. No, surely it's just a coincidence. Oh my god, we were just talking about that. This is crazy.
Because I saw it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
It was the next page. It was the next page. What was I supposed to do?
I thought you were just five braining this shit. Like I'm over here looking stupid.
I should have pretended, even though it was literally the next page
Honestly,
and I
you
had
could
it pulled
have. You
up.
could have been. You could be like, oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Anyway, so we have Estrida, whatever. She's like, crash and oh shit, the baby. He's like, goo. He's trying. Oh. But oh no, he's the one who actually broke this thing because he's just so strong. Oh my god, Loki is crazy. Yeah, he's staring at me. Oh my god, even him. It's like Prince Loki. Oh my god, everybody hates him. Take it away. Don't ever let that monster near me again. And he's like, wah, he's crying. Prince Loki, you have to keep away from your mother's room. Gouge out those monstrous eyes. If left unchecked, his curse will grow till it brings about this nation collapse. And he's like crying.
That's actually
so
insane.
Fucking sad, man. Wow. Anyways, your turn.
So also, I very quickly before we go, I do think it's very interesting that like the old giants, like especially looking at Ors and Ors Jr., like Loki clearly just has like aspects of both of them in there. It's like it's obviously you expect it, like you have this gene in you. You're marrying somebody who's also like has some of the old giants in them. Like it's expected. You know what I mean? Like like Loki's appearance should be expected that this could happen. I mean, look at Ors, you know what I mean? Like you don't have pictures like, "Hey, look at Ors. He looks absolutely crazy." Like Loki could have had like red skin, you know what I mean? Like Ors did. It's like I don't understand why they and it seems like at least some of the guards were okay.
I think it's just because of the eyes, honestly. It's just the eyes that it threw them off, and also because how Estrida, like, or Estrid, whatever her name is, reacted. I think that her reaction also is like a big part of it, and also because she maybe is used to like beauty and like because she's pretty and you know all of this bullshit. Like this is the royal family. We're supposed to be not look barbaric or stuff like that, you know?
And that's probably like a lot of it. I just think it's so sad that like these guards, they're like treating him like he can understand stuff. Like this is a child. Like this is a child.
Yeah.
Honestly though, Estrid being the first terrible mom we get in One Piece, like she's terrible. She's absolutely awful. Like you have to love your children unconditionally. Like you wanted this child, you brought him into the world, you have to love him. He's done, and the thing is, it's not even like he's done anything. Like, as soon as he was born, he killed a guard. He's done nothing. Literally. And just because he has, like, horns, which is, like, so does King Harold, right? Just because he has, like, some weird eyes, it's like, maybe he just has an ocular condition. Like, get him some glasses. Take him to an optometrist. Like...
Optometrist. giant wearing glasses.
A giant, yeah, like, if you just had some glasses, like, it wouldn't be that bad. You know what I mean? Like, don't throw him off a mountain. No, it's just crazy to me. I don't know.
He literally had to like climb back by himself since birth. Literally, only animals like are able to survive from birth alone. Anyways, crazy.
You're good. Yeah. Last page.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, where are you now?
No, you're on your last page.
Oh, I thought I finished. Oh my god, my fault, guys. Okay, so he goes, well, I'm hungry. Sorry, sweetie, that was the last bit of bread we had. You're going reaving? We could easily steal what we need from the humans. Oh, wow. Isn't that how it's always been in Elbaf history? Don't be ridiculous. A senseless raid on them would only bring shame to Elbaf. That's the law of the land now. Oh, I love that. That's like King Harold, like, political way. Those bastards from Hunter's Village are attacking. What are they? It seems they're it seems they have hit other villages too. Quick, arm yourselves. Don't let them loot the village. And then we see internal giant struggles weren't unheard of during desperate times, but these incidents only resulted in making the period more severe and bloody. The country was engulfed in chaos and misery. I heard a rumor about that princeling born in the castle. Wow.
And that's where it starts. And I think this is such a good just kind of scope where it's like this isn't just coincidence, even though it is. Like, and they actually exacerbate the situation. Like, it's not like, hey, there's famine, let's all band together, let's all make sure that people have enough food, like, we can get past this, you know what I mean? They don't do that. And I think that's so important, is that they don't actually want to work together, they want to steal, and because of that, they cause more death and misery. yes, the
You need a
famine was
reason.
caused by. Yeah, exactly. Like Big Mom attacks, there's a famine, right? Like two bad things happen, they make it worse, and then we kind of see in this next panel, and I'm gonna see it where it's like, hey, I heard a rumor about this king, or about the princeling born in the castle. He's cursed. It's all his fault. It's not my personal responsibility. It's not my fault that I went and looted the other villages. It's that person's fault. It's that group's fault. So pertinent today as well. Like when you're looking at how One Piece represents the world, we are so likely to just be like, oh, well, I don't know that person. That person looks weird. That person is different than me. Therefore, they're cursed. It's their fault things are happening. And that's what's happening with Loki, right? Loki didn't cause a curse. He didn't bring a curse on. What happened was coincidental. Big Mom attacks and there's a famine. Famines happen, unfortunately. And especially because Elbap wasn't like, they're not a farming civilization. They don't know like rotating crops and making sure that you have like diverse like crop herds. So it's like multiple species of plants. Like they don't know that. So it's like, yeah, a famine is bound to happen here and there when the land becomes dry. Once you give it a little bit of rest, the land will become plentiful again. Stuff like that just happens, right? It's coincidental. And that's what it is. And they even said like, oh, it's coincidental. But then they make it worse and then they blame Loki. It's like, oh, well, things are worse. It's not my fault. It's Loki's fault. And
No, it's crazy.
it's very beautiful done. It's beautifully done.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And somebody in the chat, he said, now you just have to think, why did Loki dad go get the milk? So yes, where is he? But honestly, he's probably doing some king stuff, you know, and he's like,
it's not King Harold. It's not King Harold trying to go make nice with all of the other countries, even though his country is you know, like suffering. It's like he needs to come back and be like, you know what? This needs to be on hold to go back to my country. It's not his fault. No. Harold looks normal. It's not his fault that he's not leading this country correctly. It's the other person's fault that this country is in shambles. It's not my responsibility. It's not my king's responsibility because he kind of looks like me. It's the person that looks different. That it's their fault. That's what they're saying. It's such an obvious allegory for what's happening in the world. It's truly incredible.
No, I love how it's done, as you said. I'm just gonna do the super chat first. So we have Jose for the $5 super chat. Ignore text messages I sent you about the end of the chapters. Hi Tanuki, he made God a curse of me. She watch. I'm gonna call it football because I don't call it that way. And United sucks. The Hermit curse is real. So his football team lost or something probably. Listen, we're all losing. Also, one of my football teams is losing, so I get it. Okay.
Don't worry, Bills will win the Super Bowl, so the real football team will win when it matters.
Oh, all right.
But all right, let me read my pages. So we got, he's cursed, and the bitterness festered as spirits broke. Hey, wait, huh? Hey, Harujin, your brother doomed this country with his curse, huh? As elder brother, you'll take responsibility as a sacrifice.
Oh,
what are you talking about? Don't you know my son's a cutie who's gonna be the world's longest living man? Can it, Ida? You're nothing but an outsider who seduced Harold. Go to hell. I love this country. Don't lay a finger on my mom.
Hold on. This could explain the hatred that also Haradin has for Loki, maybe. But even though it's not a good reason. But this could explain a bit.
I think he definitely got blamed for a lot of stuff with Loki. But I mean, you can see like Loki's obviously getting it much worse, but Harudin then gets it as a fact. And it's like sometimes it can like bring you closer together, but sometimes it's like that resentment where it's like if Loki was never born and none of this happened, I would have been fine, right?
Yeah.
But we see like a fist coming, and then we finally see Harold come back and he goes, "I'm gonna flatten you, King Harold."
He looks like Kaido, but if Kaido was a giant.
He does look like Kaido. I think Kaido had I think that there's like lineages of giants, which is how like the Onis. I think they're just descended from the giants.
Maybe,
like
honestly,
he's just Kaido. Like Kaido was like a large dude as well. He's a big fella. You know what I mean? Like that was one big fella. So I think there's some truth to that maybe like the Onis are just like they have the aesthetics of the old giants without really like that much of the size. You know what I mean?
I see the subscription, by the way, guys. Thank you. Go ahead.
So let's see. It says, Daddy, King Harold, brothers, you must not fight amongst each other. The king. Oops.
That was the king.
The king. Sorry, guys, this is sparkling water.
So, oh, wait, hold on. Aren't we seeing something here, guys? Harold is coming to save like Hardin, like coincidentally when Hardin needs him, but when Loki needs him, he's not there.
When Loki needs him, Loki gets thrown off, and he's just like,
like you know the picture of like in the water, the parent with the child, and the other is like drowning.
there's this. It's like it kind of reminds me of the Deltarune meme that's been going around, where it's like driving my car right after a beer.
Oh my god.
Harold reminds me of. It's just like his poor son.
Oh, it's crazy.
So then we get a little bit more. It says, word reached me about Loki's birth and the recent famine. I was
Wait,
building a report.
Did you finish? Oh yeah, the king. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
You finish. Go ahead.
Can you guys believe her? Elle's in the chat.
I just wanted to hear the king again.
The king? Sorry, I didn't burp this time. I didn't have enough.
That was so funny stuff.
I was like, I knew the burp was coming, but I was like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But it says, when news came of our allies acted without hesitation. They loaded tons of food and supplies to be on the ship here. Okay, I take back what I said about Harold. He actually did do something. He like went off to get more food, showing like that peace is far like because if they would have raided those villages, then they probably wouldn't have gotten enough food.
But
so
you know,
I understand.
That's the thing. It's hard to be a king and a good king, and a king who's like not doing things like you know, like by killing others or like stealing from others. When you do things in the right way, it takes time. It's very difficult, especially for somebody who looks like him and people don't trust him. So like, I understand, but still, like. I guess that's the thing. I want to blame him like for what is happening, but I can't. But I'm gonna still blame him for the fact that he is really not enough in Loki's life, and he didn't protect him enough, in my opinion. Still.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see now that he's back.
Yeah,
we'll see how Loki is treated.
You're right.
But we see they loaded our food onto the ship. Humans may be small in stature, but not in will. Our allied nations came together to ensure that we have enough food to truly fill our bellies and satiate our giant bellies. We will graciously accept their aid. Harold, how are we supposed to dock on the island? Yeah, it's as big as you expected. Dig in and fill your hearts with gratitude. And then we see all of them eating. And these good folks, if these good folks are ever in a pinch, it'll be our job to return the favor with all of our might. Remember, this tiny world is ours to share. And then here's my last page.
I really love that. It's so good.
We see Queen Astrid continued to publicly declare that the plagues suffered by Elbaf were brought on by the accursed prince, right up until the eve of Harold's return. She denounced her son with bitter hatred until her final anguished breath. And we see, so she died like hate in her heart.
Can we just smoke on that back? Put something on the grill. Bye. R.I.P. No, actually, don't know. Rest in peace. Yo, she was such a bad mom, bro. She was hot, but she was a very bad mom.
Yeah, you gotta love your kids unconditionally. You have a really interesting super chat before I finish up my last page.
So we have Red Max with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. How would you feel if Oda actually does confirm he is cursed? Would your opinion change? It could be like a bloodline thing for someone cursing their family. There are ancient weapons. I still think that they shouldn't treat him the way he is treated because it is still not his fault. It is out of his control. So I would still be mad at the people hating on him because he's still innocent in this, even if he is a curse. You know, it's a bit like how people were blaming Naruto because he had like, you know, the Jinchuriki inside of his belly. Like all of these things, like it's not their fault. They're just born. You know what's funny? I actually reacted to an anime today, and the guy, he's like an Oni and he's getting chased. This is not a spoiler, because he's an Oni, and he's like, it's not his fault. He was born this way, you know? So it's the same thing. I would still be mad at them for treating him this way.
Here's the thing. I think it does take away that aspect of like mystery. I think it's going to be kept up in mystery. Now, my thing is that usually these are just coincidences, and there is like a pretty interesting allegory to the real world. But let's say that he is cursed and he just brings bad luck to people around him, right? Instead of trying to help, and it kind of goes on what Hime was saying, instead of trying to help, it's like, oh, well, he's just cursed, we should just get rid of him. Where it's like, sometimes, like, if something like that happened, like, you have to try to help you know, help and see if you can alleviate it, like actually check it out. Like they never did though. And that's why I think like it'll never be confirmed that he's cursed. And they may say like in the series, because I think that some people are gonna be like, if they say like, oh, like he truly was cursed after all, when it's like something bad happens to him, like it's more so like a metaphor. And this is kind of what it is. It's like it's a metaphor. It's a descriptor of the situation, like embellishment, I should say. Like they're embellishing that so much bad luck happens. But let's say that this is like an actual curse. Harold should have then looked into it. Harold should have like actually seen and like quieted the people's like fears and basically been like, his eyes are not bad. Like this is a good thing, and basically be like, she didn't know what she was talking about. Because regardless if he cares about Estrid or not, right? Like you have to also protect your son, and that's important when you're a parent. So we'll see though. We'll see what happens. But we'll continue on. We'll continue on. Naturally, the people believed her passing was part of the curse. And we see Harold lifting up Loki with his eyes covered. Loki, my son! And it says, he was born with a condition that affects his eyes. He could see, but I understand. What a pity. Didn't even look into it.
Wow, is Harold this naive?
Actually ridiculous. Like you don't even look to see of your newborn son. And then we see Harold going, he can't even smile for me. I guess it makes sense. He did just lose his mother.
Oh, he is so naive. He has no idea what happened. He's not even like trying to understand anything. He's just like, oh, like how like all the work was done and he just came and put his name on the project. He's just like, yeah, I did my part. No, and I did my part.
No, that's crazy, actually, to me. Because then we see here, at only a few months old, Loki had given up on love. Sure have a lot of
God forbid you try to understand where they come from.
Wrapped up, and it's like, no, those are like, it's like, bro, he doesn't even ask. He's not even like, oh my gosh, what happened to him? Like, what's going on? He's not a good dad. He truly does not parent, and he's the only parent that Loki has.
In his defense, he learned empathy really late in the game because of what is her name? Something Dia or something Ida.
Isn't it Ida?
Yeah, Ida. I don't know why I had Dia. Ida. He learned empathy really way later in his life, so like he probably still don't know he doesn't know how to be an emotional, empathetic parent yet. I think that's also huge, especially for an ancient giant who's now wired this way. So I'm not trying to make too much excuses for him, but I think this is part of it.
It could be. I think you explained that pretty well. But all right, your turn.
Oh really? Oh, okay. Oh wait, the last thing he said? No, those are. And why did they cut here? Oh, wow. Do they end up telling him?
Probably not.
Oh, my God. Anyways. Harold diplomacy soon started to bear fruit, and Elbaf's winter finally came to a close. Okay. They're gonna say, the king came back, so, like, the whole curse is over. Anyways. Branch Route 1. That's right. It will help build inter-village trade and communication. Oh, I love that. Yo, actually, Harold it's actually like, he's actually smart. Okay. Restoring the fractured nation and venturing across the seas continuing to be prioritized while other things became an afterthought. I said all of this with no mistake. I just want to say this is good. Anyways. And then he goes, freak. Oh, no. He's talking about Loki. Estrid's older brother, can we just throw the whole family in the trash already? Estrid's older brother was appointed as Loki's personal steward. No, who vetoed this shit?
Oh how could Harold actually let this happen? Like, you know that Estrid, like, there's no way he didn't know that Estrid has been the one who started it. Like, there's really no way.
Know. Maybe everybody, because Loki is not talking, and everybody is probably like hiding this fact. I don't know. But before I go, we have a $20 super chat from Red Max. And he goes, I can't blame Harold for this one. This one needs to be blamed on the guards. I agree, too. Because they're keeping this true. They're keeping the secret to the grave instead of telling him. They're the only one that knew that she threw him off the cliff. To be fair, Harold cannot guess. I mean, he can still like assume some stuff. I agree with you on that one. But the biggest part is that everybody's keeping this away from him, which is insane. Like, why aren't you since she in their eyes she didn't do anything wrong? Why aren't y'all telling the king? Because you guys know she did something wrong. Yeah, thank you again so much for your super chat. Thank you so much. But yeah, no, yeah, I agree with you. Like, the biggest fault is on the guard as well. Yeah, then let me continue. Steward, whatever. This is the realm of the dead. Isn't it dangerous here? This is Haradine talking. The coastline keeps this area separated to the beast, so the beasts won't come near. Oh shit! The fact that Harold wants to build bridges, that could make it a problem though. And then she goes and she pinched his cheeks and she's like, "Don't you hate traveling for training with Elbow from West Village? You should head back. This is." Wait, hold on.
I think you missed. You missed the.
Yeah, you're so cute. You're so cute when you're worried. Not really too important. She said, "You should head back. This is Ida's Tavern. You hear? Fishermen, castaways, even pirates. I'm ready for any and all customers. With any luck, I'll be of help to Harold." She still like really loves Harold even after everything that happened, and she's actually like pushing her son to be closer to his dad, which is something very rare normally when, like, you know, he marries somebody else. Like, normally they're resentful, but she's like so like family oriented. I actually really like that about her.
Is it my turn or still got more?
I think. Wait, did I read two things?
I don't know. I thought you still had one more.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
I don't know what's happening, guys. I guess for right now, I'm just gonna talk until Hime gets back. I will say I do actually really like that Harujin is like, we kind of see him side by side with everybody. I think it's interesting seeing the difference in development between them, but also seeing like how they were both discriminated against. Like, obviously Loki got it worse. Like, nobody can argue that. But Hardy was also seen as like this outsider, this outcast. Also was adorable as a kid. Don't know what happened when he was a doll. He got ugly. But like it's interesting to see that it's like he also didn't have an easy childhood, which is probably why it's hard for him to understand what Loki went through as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree. I saw that comment, now. But I want to say, yeah, there was like, because we have a cleaning robot at home that I bought, by the way. That shit costed a fortune, and he just went in my room and started making so much noise, and I was like, and I put him outside of my room. Yeah, so yeah, it was just like a cleaning Hoover robot. Anyways, an iRobot, whatever you want to call him. I don't know, the Roomba robot, whatever. Anyways, so I completely agree with you. I think that both of them had, you know, both of them had their fair share of, like, you know, bad things. It's just that Loki really had it worse, but Haradine doesn't know that. And that's the biggest thing, is that Haradine think that, like, oh, Loki is a prince, he's in a castle, he's getting like everything for free, like silver spoon, like everybody loves, like, no, he actually knows that people don't love him, but he still thinks that Loki is getting treated better than him because he's like the actual prince, you know, because he's that one, they see him as a bastard, you know. So I think that also, like, how he assumed Loki's life is, and the fact that Loki never spoke about his life to anyone, like even to his dad, he's not telling him anything, so he would never tell Haradine as well. So that's why Haradine have a hard time like being empathetic towards him as well.
No, I agree.
All right, let's continue. This is my second page actually now. All right, 56 years ago, Gerald's house. You were at the scene of the reverie incident, Harold. Oh shit. They're talking about a reverie incident. Let's go. Harold goes, yeah, my friend was one of the invited kings. He smuggled me in as one of his guards. Oh, interesting. I couldn't ask the question I wanted without blowing my cover. The fact that nobody noticed an ancient giant as a guard, I'm gonna...
That's kind of funny.
The white government is just like, oh yeah, you know, casual ancient giant with horns coming as a guard for a human. Very normal occurrence, guys. Just, oh, that kills me, bro. Anyways, if that murder hadn't happened, I might have been exposed. Oh shit, he was gonna get exposed. Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
Murder at the referee is very interesting.
That's insane. And that murder had to happen so his cover doesn't get exposed. Wait, let's keep going. If you were caught, all this would be the least of your worries. Have you ever heard about the Galera Warhammer Company? Oh, wait, hold on. The kanji. Great Hammer Battalion Furigana might be a spin on Galela. Okay.
Galila. Galela.
I don't know how to pronounce shit in English. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Anyways,
Galila. That's great.
Okay, wait, but hold on. I think this is I saw online something people saying like this is the shipwright company in Frankie's arc.
What do you mean Chestnuts Online? Yeah, that's what Galila is. You don't remember?
Yeah. No, I don't remember. You know me, I have a goldfish memory. Why are you surprised?
You don't know who Galila? That was like the entirety of Water 7.
Yeah, and the Water 7 was like in the dinosaur era. I forgot, bro. That shit was so long ago, bro. I forget.
People online theorize that Galila may actually be Galila.
Shut up. Get out of here, bro. I forgot what happened yesterday. What, are you really surprised?
This is why Hime needs to have me on these chapter reacts, or else it's just gonna be her being like, guys, did you know that Luffy has the gum fruit?
I didn't say that. I just said that. Oh, I saw somebody talk about this. Anyways,
no. I saw somebody talking about.
Anyways, Cube of the Red Sea with the two. I don't know if these are pounds. He says Carmel was still on Elbaf. Maybe she's behind the curse. Wait, what does that? Oh,
maybe it was Mother Carmel.
But wait, can she actually curse people?
It's not like a curse, but like maybe she was behind like a lot of the bad stuff happening.
Or maybe she was like hired by the government to do that.
Could be. I mean, like, the world government has ops everywhere.
Yo, Cube, that's
like Galila and Water 7.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. I don't wanna.
Don't mute me. Don't mute me.
I'm not gonna say anything. You know what? I'm just gonna be the bigger person right now. Anyways,
I won't.
Thank you. Okay, shh. Let me finish. Anyways, Cube, thank you so much for the super chat. That's very sweet of you, and the theory is amazing. Like, wow, I didn't think of that. This is a great theory. Okay, so I just want to continue here. So they're talking about the shipwright company that is on Water 7. Cool. Okay, but like, how come nobody noticed that was like maybe an ancient giant? Like oh yeah, that's the thing I wanted to show you. It's actually it was, what is his name? Grand Line Review. He tweeted on Twitter the Galela, whatever this, whatever, the symbol of the logo of the company, and it looked like a ship from Ancient Giants, like a Viking ship, and he was like, oh my god, it was right in front of our eyes. Like, we should have noticed this. Like, theorists should have noticed that. Like, this ship looks like a Viking ship, whatever, Elbaf type of ship. So that's why everybody was like, oh my god, I can't believe it, and everybody was looking at the logo, and it all makes sense. So I just wanted to say that. That's the thing I wanted to say. Anyways,
why would it make sense that they're Elbaf? They're not from Elbaf though.
Isn't that what they're like? What is it?
No,
called?
finish reading this page. Finish reading this page.
Okay, but I can send you the post after if you want. They're that rough troop of giant shipwrights that armed themselves with warhammers, right? Giant shipwrights, so it's giants.
But yeah, but not all giants are from Elbaf.
No. I mean. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah.
I wasn't from Elbaf. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Like, not all giants are from Elbaf. They didn't say like they came from Elbaf.
Yeah, not necessarily Elbaf, but giants still. Like, we could have guessed that from the symbol, apparently from the logo, but nobody really looked at it because nobody knew they were important.
I mean, like, to be fair, none of the new shipwrights are giants, so how would you even connect the dots?
No, I agree, but like, if somebody would have connected the dots, he would have like 5-brained this shit. Like, I would have been very impressed.
There's no way that it wouldn't just be, unless you're doing like crazy speculation. There's no like hints that they're like giants. It's just a shipwright company. Yeah, but like looking at the past, it's just like retroactively like going, or it's up. Like retroactively when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. But like in the time, like there's no like hints or foreshadowing. Like, this is just like kind of something that Oda said, oh, I can connect to these now. This is something that was created for this.
No. Listen,
there's no way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send you right now, like the what is it called?
I've seen the post. I've seen it.
You've seen it? You've seen this?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. Yeah, I didn't know what it was because I was like I have no idea why somebody's bringing up Water 7, so I just skipped. But looking at it, it doesn't make any sense. That doesn't even look. It just looks like a canoe. It looks like a rowboat.
I don't know. I feel like now that I know, it kind of makes sense. But yes, back then I would have never knew. So yeah. But anyways,
seems like we're grasping at straws to try to make these connections. That's just me. I think it's kind of like like Oda foreshadowed this all the way back then. Oda did not foreshadow that Gallia Law was.
I think this is.
I can Water 7. Come on, guys.
To be fair, I think this is something that he might have. But you can't.
No, there's no way. There's no way. Come on.
No, but it looks like the Viking type of ships, like.
Well, what is a galley? You know what a galley is, right?
No.
Go look up what a galley is right now on the Google.
What's the French name? Okay, let me just write it in English. Hello. Image. Oh yeah, it's like
galley
the big ship. Yeah, it's the ship. Okay.
Yeah, but these aren't. But it's not a Viking ship.
Okay. Okay. Well then,
that's what I'm saying.
Actually, who used
like this? Like Gallia Law. I mean, there were a ton of like seafarers did. It's just like a galley. That's why it's like Gallia Law, and that's why it looks like that. It's
just like giants in the One Piece word that use these type. Okay, never mind then.
There's 17th century naval warfare ships. So like it's not like ancient Vikings. It would be like Europeans.
no, man. I mean,
they probably traveled to
like that.
They probably went like to. I mean, like look at these. They're probably like trying to do like spice trades with these ships. Maybe, they're like these are the ships they were invading other countries with.
Invading other countries, colonizing people.
That's literally this is the colonizer ship, bruh.
Oh my god. I'll see. You might be right, or maybe Gwen like could be right as well.
That's what a galley. No, that's what a galley is. Does that not look like a galley ship?
I understand. Listen, I said
Gallia
you could
Law,
be right.
Galley.
Gwen like could
like
be right as well.
Ship.
I don't mind. I think it's
look
cool.
Look at a Viking ship. Look at Viking architecture, and then look at like 17th century European shipbuilding. They're totally different. It does not look.
Yeah.
The thing is, it does. The closest it would look like is like a canoe. It does not look like a Viking ship. I'm sorry. We're grasping that it's just a galley. It's a galley ship.
It would be fun if it was true. But yes, I understand. You know what? She's fucking all our dreams. She's like she is bursting the bubble. She's like, come back to reality, y'all.
like when you're looking at like a Viking ship,
don't
like
worry. No, it's interesting. If it was the case, it's interesting. Me, honestly, this doesn't mean much to me. I don't care if it's true or not. It's just interesting, you know? But anyways, it's okay.
Yeah, usually they have like bigger masts at like the top where it's like when you look at those like galley ships, like they don't have them. So like it would have like that big mast that like every ship in One Piece basically has. But then if you're looking at like a galley ship, like it doesn't have.
Oh, somebody said, but Vikings are European.
Yeah, but they're not 17th century Europeans. But like when you're looking at a galley, like it doesn't have like really that huge mast at the front. Like it's more like backloaded a little bit, and then it curves up just a little bit, which is what the Gallia Law symbol looks like.
Yeah.
So like
anyway,
I don't know. To me, it does not look like it because it's too symmetrical. It looks, and also it's Gallia Law. It's a galley.
Yeah. Anyways, either way,
I'm sorry to dash your dreams, guys. I am very interested in architecture and
listen, I have an architecture degree, but not in ships. But I just want to say, like, I think it's interesting, both the theory or like how you debunk the theory, whatever. I think it's very cool that we as a community can do that, and like, you know, even if we're reaching, it's very cool.
That's how you can tell Hime doesn't agree with me, because she's like, both are very interesting.
No, I'm always like that, by the way, even when I disagree or agree with you. I swear, you know me, I'm always like that because I don't want people to think they're attacking.
I'm just joshing.
No, I don't want people to think that I'm being mean or something. This is just how I am. Anyways, God level.
I mean, you're always mean to me, so.
Oh my God, bro. She always gaslight me. Anyways, let's keep going. Yo,
gaslighting you? What?
Like into thinking that I'm mean to you, but I'm not. Okay, have you ever heard about the Galera Warhammer company? Yes, no, they're that group. Oh, I already did that. I thought they were just a myth. Oh, okay. So maybe a lot of people thought they were all just a myth as well. And he said, no, they existed. They really did travel far and wide, sending letters back to Elbaf.
Okay, I guess they were related to Elbaf.
Sorry, I just had to get that dub, bro. Anyways.
I mean, that wasn't a dub, but am I wrong? Not all giants
No, you're right.
seen from
No, you're
Elbaf.
right. You're right. Don't get me wrong. But I still was right about that. But yes, you're right as well. See, I'm so nice. Even when I'm right, I say she's right. You guys, I am that way. Anyways.
Look at her shit-eating grin. Don't even listen to her, bruh.
Whatever, bro. Anyways.
But they only sent letters back to Elbaf, so we really don't know, do we?
Oh yeah, let me just send letters to this island.
To be fair, Elbaf is like the big thing with giants and warriors.
Yeah, but anyway.
I wonder if this is where all of the giants...
It doesn't matter.
Can you let me say something really quick before getting your panties in a knot? I said, I wonder if these guys... Because they end up saying that they're like dispersed. Like, I wonder if these guys were the ones that actually made giants on like other like islands.
Oh, you mean like reproduce and everything? Yeah, probably.
And that's where like Ida and stuff come from. Is like the descendants of these guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're completely right, because like they're like when you look at it, they're probably merchants who went out to like use their skills to like build ships and like make money. Because there's not much to do on Elbaf maybe for them, because people don't really leave Elbaf that much. So yeah. Alright, so we see the giants in the background. They say, the final letter said they're all been captured. Oh shit, okay. Can you believe it? Over 100 warriors were taken prisoner, including ancient giants. That's the word government. That is absolutely the word government doing. This is insane, alright? And this is my last page. Wait, hold on. One, two. Yeah, okay, this is my last page now. You think the word government was responsible? Well, okay, I should just continue reading. That was so obvious. You think the word government was responsible? There is no doubt that they once faced a great enemy. However, they sank deep into the ocean at a certain point in history. To be blunt, there's probably a deeper reason why your ideals haven't worked out, and it has nothing to do with you. Lingering animosity, huh? Oh my god, wait.
Hold up.
Do I finish or do we talk now?
Well, let me just talk now before I forget this.
Yeah.
They sank deep into the ocean. Ocean levels rose. I'm gonna be. It's interesting. I kind of wonder if it's actually going to be a spin on Galilan, like the official, or how they're gonna do it. Seems like this idea of like warriors on ships. They must have been like in the mural. I'm assuming if we go back in the mural, we'll see like Viking warriors on like Viking ships attack. Do we see it?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I need to wait. What chapter is the mural?
I don't know. You could probably just look up One Piece mural, and you'll see like some of the most talented artists known to man coloring it in like God himself. Yeah. Oh, hold up.
Maybe
We gotta see.
I have to write manga.
No, I found it.
Okay.
Yes, there are ships. Yep. There's an entire battalion of ships. Okay, so that's where it is.
I didn't search the right thing.
Also, D in the chat, Noah connection, absolutely. I think that's 100%. Oh, hold up. So
yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. I saw the Noah underneath, and there was like giants inside of the Noah. So probably
Noah was
there was two giants. You remember?
There was a couple, but we see like a bunch of like Viking ships on that mural.
As well.
So
yes.
Makes sense. They sank deep into the ocean. They were basically, as the sea level rose, they were pushed in deep from Imu during that great cataclysm, the Void Century.
So these people are like from really way back, like even before this era, and maybe at the second, because there's three, like maybe at the first act, end of first act, beginning of second act, or something, somewhere around these times before Imu like came to power, and he thanked them, probably, as you said. That's fucking.
Wait.
Crazy.
Wait.
No?
Hold on. Okay. All right. Listen. Because as you were talking, repeat what you just said so that I can follow up.
Okay, so I said that probably at the end of the first act, because there's three on the mural. Imu, when Imu like rose to power and won, he sank all the giants, these giants.
And when he did, when Imu sank the giants into the sea, one of their ships was left in order to give shelter to the fishmen who eventually made their way back to Fishman Island. That's a giant ship. The Noah's a giant ship that Joy Boy and the giants left as a last resort to try to save those people.
Yo. that actually makes a lot of sense, because like how would, because yes, obviously the fishmen can still survive, because like even if the water rises, like they still live on their island, but still it could, like, maybe there was like some bullshit happening in the water in the ocean, and it still, like, saved them. So I love that theory. I love that.
Also,
Ah.
kind of makes me wonder about like the Noah and everything, because remember when the Mary was like able to kind of like sail by itself and like
Yeah,
got its
kind of.
like
Yeah,
own
the
spirit,
ghosts.
and then
I
we
forgot
saw
their
it sank
name.
to the bottom of the ocean, similar to the Noah. It's
Yeah, yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
A
and also the
lot of
yeah,
interesting
yeah,
things with this.
and also the Noah. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say no. You go first, because I'm gonna
Yeah,
go just on the Galileo
and
name
also
again.
maybe the Noah also sheltered maybe other species or other people as well, not just fishmen. And
Could be.
yeah,
Fishmen were the last to be dropped off, basically, and that's why the Noah is still there.
I don't
Could be.
know. Yeah.
I was also gonna say it makes sense then why they like Galileo was kind of based off of them. Obviously, if all of them sank in during the Void Century, like Galileo, obviously wasn't built by them. But if they're taking the spirit of like having ships for safety, you know what I mean? That would make a lot of sense. But that would also mean that Tom knew a lot more than he was letting on.
Oh,
Like
absolutely,
Tom knew a lot more than he was letting on
absolutely.
in Water 7. He knew what Galileo was, and that's why he named it off, but changed it just enough so that the world government didn't know. But it was that same spirit. Hey, make sure you don't hate anything that you create.
Oh, this is
Because the Noah was originally a
I
warship
I
that
feel
killed
like
people, but then eventually tried to get people to
yeah,
safety. That's what
yeah.
Tom's entire thing is. He knew about the Void Century.
I have a
And
feeling
that's why the world government had to take him out.
yeah, and I have a feeling that Parvision is having a field day because he has so many theories about Tom. This is insane. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Tom honestly just became maybe one of the most important characters in One Piece in like a single page. This is actually crazy. Okay, so when you're thinking about this, right? So let's say Galileo does have a connection. Obviously, none of the giants created Galileo, right? These people were left in the Void Century. So this is information that isn't known by anyone else. There are only a few people that know what happened in the Void Century. And before Roger figured out kind of what happened, Tom had already basically created this, or it had like these plans, at least these ideas of Galileo.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why are you telling me to check chapter 660, page 6?
Go check it. Go check it really quick.
Yeah.
But like, but just like even thinking of it, like that would mean that Tom for some reason had this knowledge. Now, could have been that he got it from Fishman Island. There is a lot of information just stuck in Fishman
Island. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I don't know why I got disconnected from like Discord. Hold on. Hold on. This is she's back, guys. I don't that happened with you. I think that Discord just like updated without asking me. I'm sorry, you're back.
Emu just tried to silence me. Emu is trying to hide the truth. And the truth of the matter is that Tom knew everything. Tom knew enough about the Void Century that he knew about these Galileo, created this company with kind of the same mindset, and probably this is why he wanted to connect the world. There was something that Joy Boy wanted to do, and he needed ships to do it. And Joy Boy probably wanted to connect the entire world, but they didn't want to for some reason. Like they didn't have control of this connection. So it's like that like high speed like water train that could go through anything that Tom was creating. Like there's a reason that they're trying to frame him and take him out. And they probably were like, "Hey, this water train is taking it's taking, you know what I mean? Like stuff from the Void Century."
Bro, I'm on this page. There's nothing. Hold on. I don't see what you're trying for me to see. Bring oh my God, yeah, I don't see like there's nothing on that page that is important unless I'm not on the right thing. This is about Kinemon. Like I don't understand what's the relevance of what we're talking about. Right?
Maybe it was the wrong chapter.
Yeah, it could be. Go up, he said. Okay, I'm going up. And
okay.
You mean like maybe oh okay. Okay, yeah. I saw something online about this. So He's saying this could be these like warriors, in the myth, and they're like I like they got frozen on like punk this is Punk Hazard, right, or something. It could be not them, but it could be that these ancient giants also are frozen somewhere. This is what like the theory is about, because like we saw that it happened on Punk Hazard as well. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe I scroll down too much. No, this is actually very excellent of you. Like I completely forgot about that. Very cool.
Yeah, I think frozen people on Punk Hazard.
Yeah, and I do believe that, like, you know, because how are you gonna like actually take out 100 of giants with ancient giants? That's crazy. Freezing them, it looks like it could be the most like maybe like the older like ice fruit, whatever it's called, maybe did that. It's pretty cool, honestly. Or maybe like with time, you know, because they got like they were in water or something. Anyways, it's very interesting. Oh my god. But I love that Gerald is like, no, this is not just the word governing. This is emu, like in other words.
Yeah, there's something more to this.
All right, let me continue. These are just rumors, but I also heard a story about a Okay, that's why you showed us that. I heard a story about a frozen army of giants somewhere. It seems our people are regarded as enemies of the larger world, clearly, but I've already resolved to face any hurdle. Prince Loki, I know you cursed and killed my little sister, Prince Loki. So this is probably somebody from Istrid family. But yeah, so okay, so this is why we're looking at this, because they said that they think they're frozen, and this makes sense because we saw like other kind of
maybe
pictures.
They can be unfrozen.
Oh my god, this is very. Oh my god, imagine unfreezing like 100 giants that have ancient giants in them. Like this is an army.
Not only that, but they have information about the Void Century.
Oh yeah.
And like the technology that they possessed.
And in One Piece, we saw that like you can be frozen and unfrozen at any time and survive. So yeah. Anyways, your turn.
All right, so let's continue. So we see that it's Estrid's brother that's been talking shit, saying, now let's see what kind of garbage we'll be serving up today. Wow, the Horse of Fortune died. The steward's body was in the realm of the dead.
Okay,
and then we see.
Doesn't this remind you of Kaido backstory? Small, medium, like,
but also like we're just supposed to know, like he went through a lot. He went through some stuff.
I just want to say, Oda is like, okay, he's done. You know what? The movie like Toy Story, where like he's like, I'm done playing with you. He's done playing with Kaido. He's like, now I have Loki. Anyways, go ahead.
But then we see, this is a disaster. King Harold's already left on his voyage. Oh no, wait. Actually, I guess I gotta go down first. Hold up. So it says, 48 years before present, the village drew closer to terms of trade and identity. The nation stood together. My dream is to join hands with as many countries around the planet for the giant race to be welcome all over the grand world. King Harold's so cool. He changed so much. He's gonna be a king who will go down in history. Well, you look thrilled, Harujin. Is it because you're illegitimate? Prince Loki is the true heir, right? And it says, you're just an illegitimate throwaway. So it's kind of comparing that, like, again, like Harujin had it tough too. Not as tough as Loki did, but neither of them see it. And then it goes, this is a disaster. King Harold's left on his journey. They're coming. Close the doors and get the children inside. Beat them all up, guys. This is Elbath, the world's strongest country. We don't need weaklings here. Loki, driven by scorn, unleashed chaos onto Elbath. And we see him going and attacking everyone. He laughed at the feeble as they ran. Hey, Loki.
Okay, wait.
Dad,
before you go to the next page, I just want to say, I think I know why he's acting this way. Remember, okay, I keep going to Naruto, but like he also was doing like crazy stuff when he was younger because he wanted to bring attention to himself. He wanted people to notice him. He wanted to be loved, to be seen. And I think that Loki's doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's him acting out, for sure.
Go ahead.
But then we see Hardin and it goes, Dad went through hell to rebuild this village. Huh? You think you just get to call my father Dad? Ooh. I don't get why everyone respects him. He's dumb for trying to play nice with those human insects. That's crap. We should all try to see from each other's perspectives. Don't get cocky just because you're big. Being cocky is my right. I'm the prince, and he beats him. Don't you dare talk back to me, runt.
Whoa.
Harujin! Stay back, Gerd. He'll think you're his friend. Loki will hit you next. We are his friends, you dummy! She punches him. He goes, Harujin! Harujin! Harujin, are you okay? He needs first aid! So even still, like, Loki obviously, like, nobody has ever showed him love or showed him compassion. So he's like, why does everybody think that he's so great when I've never felt this? Like, there's no value in it because I
Yeah.
never have received this, so I can
Yeah.
understand it.
He
But even though
literally, Harold gave all of these emotions to everybody but his son. Like this is insane. This Naruto Boruto all over again.
But then, like, you see Harujin, and it's like, despite him, like, obviously getting some sort of, like, disdain from the village, like, he has friends and he has people who cares for him, and he has, like, a loving mom and a household. So it's like, yeah, his life is tough, but it's like, how tough really is it?
Yeah.
But then we see, ha ha ha, you're so pathetic, I could puke, Harujin. You're just a group of weaklings huddling together. It's 'cause of your mom's filthy blood. Obviously just acting out again, and then it goes, young master, that's going too far. He's still the son of the king. He's also a prince. Don't call him a prince! Loki spread pain, and we see him beating on everyone. And it says, and destruction. But nothing did fill the hole in his own heart. And we see as he's trying to hurt others in order to get them to feel how much he's hurt. And we
Yo.
see as he drops all the way down, and he's like going, I can't even die. And we see him crying.
Bro, he's
because
trying
he's
to
too
attempt
strong to
suicide,
even die.
bro. This is insane. This is crazy. Like, he hates his life so much. He's self-projecting. Everybody who's a bully is anyways self-projecting his life. He's insecure and he hates himself. And he's doing the same thing. And he hates his life so much that he's trying to actually disappear. And once again, I just want to point out, like, the Kaido parallel here. This is crazy. Oh, that is like recycling this. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But yeah, no. But honestly, I feel so bad for Loki. Like, he can't even like end his life. Like, this is such a sad panel, man.
I know, it's pretty sad. Jose says I should just continue to read.
Oh, because there's like one last page. Oh yeah, I mean, you can go ahead.
Okay. And this is why, baby! So we get to the final page of the chapter, and we see, what's the deal with this island? Where's the welcome committee? We see, Rarger! Oh wow, we found one. Look, it's a giant whelp. This is definitely Elbaf. Is that my boy Shiki? Is that my boy?
Yeah, that's Shiki before he got his legs taken off. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It goes, gee ha ha ha. This brat's got one hell of a devil face. And we see Loki crying.
Somebody like slashed the mountain at the top. Who do you think it was? Has to be Shiki, right? Because he has swords. He's the only one who has swords between them.
I mean, let's finish the panel because I haven't even read it yet. Hold on.
No, you actually read it. That's why I was talking about it.
Yeah, but I don't know who's there.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So it says, I know, he's a giant, but isn't he a bit too big? Hey kid, why are you crying? I love Whitebeard.
Whitebeard is like too nice for this group of people. He's like what is he doing here? Who invited him here? Like, he doesn't match with these people.
Harold spotted this peculiar man 8 years ago during the reverie. He single-handedly killed a Navy HQ admiral and vanished without a trace. This feat earned him a massive bounty and the government's ire. Alright, kid, better say yes to both of these questions. I ain't the type that takes no for an answer. First off, this is Elbaf, land of the giants, yeah? Second, we'll find Harold here, yeah? Rox D. Zebek, future captain of the Rox Pirates, father of Emperor Blackbeard.
This is insane. We have so much to talk about. Like, just from this page alone is freaking insane. We have Stussy Shiki, Whitebeard. For some reason, Big Mom is not here yet. Maybe she's not part of the group yet in here. And with Kaido as well, he's not here. So maybe they will come a bit later in the group, I'm guessing. So first, do you want to go on your glaze, or do we talk about stuff and then what do you want to do?
I guess first we got a glaze. I've won.
But I mean, okay, I just want to say something.
I've won.
Obviously, anybody who had any sense knew that Blackbeard was endgame. So, like, him having a crazy dad is not that so far-fetched. But nobody would have guessed that it was Rocks, which was kind of crazy.
I mean, like, I've definitely made the connection once or twice that Rox and Blackbeard were related at some point. I've actually had like full conversations about this, so I'm not surprised because it was so obvious that Blackbeard
the parallels, you know,
was the GOAT. And I've always said this. I'm like, Blackbeard parallels Rox. We all knew that he paralleled Rox.
Yeah.
We all knew that Blackbeard was going to be endgame. We all knew that Rox was going to be an absolute powerhouse.
Oh yeah, we knew that.
And the thing is, now it's confirmed that number one, killed an admiral before he even became captain of the Rocks Pirates. Number two, this man has absolute aura walking around. Bro is asking, he's like, I got 2 questions, and he's posed up.
No,
a bigger aura crazy, farmer than Sun Jinwoo.
Yeah, like, yeah, 100%.
And third, like, his personality is basically just Blackbeard's. Meaning that, like,
yo, bro, look at his face. Literally, it's the same thing. And also, like, it's just the way he moves, he acts, and how he is, and even his crew. Blackbeard's crew is the same. Like, it's insane. Like, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. We all knew that Blackbeard was either maybe his son or like the you know, the rebirth of Rocks, you know, in a different era.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I know, and I want to say, like, I've been on the train that Rocks was always the strongest in his era. Me and you, we were on that train. I was like, he's stronger than Roger, 100%. And it's
obviously,
and yes, you can explain that by saying that Garp and Roger had to team up to take them down. But I think that even without this statement, I still had Rocks at the top just because of like just who he is as a person.
Portrayal,
yeah. And I want to say, for the people who are saying that the Admiral agenda is sinking, it is not true. The fact that Oda, he's like, what can I give him as a feat to showcase how strong he is? He used an Admiral because Admirals, this is the only Admiral that died in over 50 years. Like, they literally never get assassinated or die. And this is just such a great, like, phenomenal and event that happened also at the Reverie, and we can guess from here that he did that to help Herald because Herald cover was gonna get blown up. So I think that this is just insane. Just Admiral's on top because because of, they said here, that feed earned him a massive bounty in the government's ire. That means that, like, that Admiral was so strong, but Rox was just him. It's not an anti-feat, it just means Rox was him since forever.
No, I agree. I mean, to be fair, like killing any high-ranking official is going to get you the government's ire. So I don't really think that's the argument. But the argument, like, that admirals are just weak, it's like, no. We all know Rox is just him, right? Like, we all know that Garp. We know Garp and Roger had to team up, and we've already seen what Garp is able to do and how he was able to box with Kuzan. You know what I mean? Like you're able to box with Kuzan, even though like both of them had like emotional issues during this fight, and he's able to take on people at the big old age of like 70. The admirals are very strong. To act like this is not a feat is crazy. This is probably one of the best feats in the verse because we've actually never seen anybody. You could say, well, Luffy and Big took out Kaido and Big Mom got taken out by La. It's like, yeah, are they really? That's One Piece. But like to say like, oh, he killed an admiral, like. This is a crazy feat.
And you know what's crazy? People were saying online, oh wait, I'm just gonna do a super chat before I forget. 50 pesos from D. He says Rox is in Impel Down and Hime loves burrito. That's funny. But okay, so D, thank you for the super chat. I don't think that Rox is in Impel Down because they would have noticed him. I think he's long dead, to be honest, or preserved to be a servant or some shit from the word government. Could be that, but I don't think he's in Impel Down. And now second, what I wanted to say is I saw a lot of people were like, well, this is Rox when he was a rookie. If he wasn't in his prime yet, blah blah blah. First of all, like, we don't know when was his prime, and second of all, either ways, it's Rox. It just means Rox was him. It doesn't mean that the admiral was not good. He was an admiral, and also, mind you, can I remind y'all that Big Mom was taken out by 2 rookies, and Kaido was taken out by a rookie as well. Like, they're also rookies, so like this is not the hill y'all want to die on because we can use that against the Yonkos as well. So this is not a good argument. This is still crazy.
I mean, Law Kid and Luffy were not rookies.
No, but they're regarded as rookie. They're not in the prime. Because people see them rookie, and then when you get at your prime, you stop being a rookie.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. See, but people are stupid, so like we don't listen to stupid people.
I agree.
Like that's dumb. You don't go from rookie. You have your prime years, and then you're not in your prime. That's not how it works. It's this is like it's supposed to be that like when a character is at their strongest, like literally, like you'll see, and they're like the character is at their strongest. That is supposedly their prime, right? And it's like they can keep up that strongest level of themselves for a certain amount of time. But it's not like right before they hit their prime, they're still a rookie. That's absolutely crazy, right? The Rox is just very strong.
Yeah.
I think this isn't Admiral downplay, it's Rox downplay, because Rox doesn't look like he has a sword there. So we're just putting that out there. We're just putting it out there. It
You know
look
what?
Like
I
Rox
love
has a
the fact that
sword.
he's not a swordsman, because we have enough swordsmen, honestly. Like even like Rogers is a swordsman. Like it's fun that he. Okay, some people are saying that he had the quack quack fruit before like Whitebeard had it here, but like we don't have anything. We can't really like there's nothing to go from here. Like people are just theorizing. But I think he had at least a devil fruit.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Because that makes sense with like Whitebeard parallel having devil fruit.
Although maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't have a devil fruit, and he was specifically looking for the darkness fruit, and then told Blackbeard like, I reached the peak, but I couldn't retrieve my dream because I didn't get this devil fruit. Like you need to search for this, right? And then like Blackbeard focuses all on this devil fruit and his devil fruit powers, but then and I always said the reason that Blackbeard's gonna get defeated is because he doesn't focus on his hockey, where it's like the reason that Rox didn't succeed is because he didn't have a devil fruit. You know what I mean? But
it could be that
it's crazy. The reveal of Rox is crazy.
Yeah. I just want to say the super chat. We have $5 super chat from Jose. He goes, the text message I sent you was a theory that Xebex was the previous OPOP user and used the immortality surgery to put himself to put himself on teach because of the hand. No, but that doesn't. Okay, so thank you a lot for the super chat, but that doesn't make sense because I think that the 2 was just that he says that he has two. Yeah, he's 2 questions. I saw a lot of people go with, because they just saw the panel, they didn't read, or like just the panel, just the raws came out, and people are like, oh, this is the OPOP no me, but like I don't think so. This is just him saying like I have 2 questions and I'm waiting for 2 yes. So but thank you so much for the super chat. I think this got debunked very fast when we learned that he's talking about 2 questions. And also I don't see Rox being a doctor. I'm sorry to say this to y'all guys, it just makes no sense to me. I don't think he's like studying to be medicine or something.
Yo, what if Rox actually had kids of devil fruit?
Kids, honestly, yo, I don't know.
It would work, wouldn't it?
But that's the thing, like, I think it would be cooler if it was like something related to the Yummy Yummy fruit, because it would make connections to Blackbeard. Because
and he has like the black in his hair and everything, like the black and white, like the contrasting.
You know, and I think that like we have to like start questioning like stuff about Blackbeard. Like, so did Blackbeard know he was Rox Xebex's son? Probably. And is he trying to go from where his dad left off? Maybe his dad left him some hints. Maybe like he knows about like the Yami Yami no Mi, that's why he went to get it. Maybe he's, you know, probably Blackbeard knows a lot of things from his father or from like people around his father, and he's like continuing that will, and that would explain why he's moving the way he moves, why he knows so much. Like I think that there's like a lot of things here. Maybe his dad left him something, maybe people around him, because we, you know, it's crazy. And I still assume that there was like something like, yeah, for example, Rox yeah, okay, so yeah, that's what I want to say. Rox was at the Reverie. Rox was at the Reverie as the king of Hashinosu, so that means that his island was affiliated with the word government. Now Blackbeard is now like reigning on Hashinosu and is trying to get that affiliation back. So Blackbeard is literally going from where his dad left off.
Okay, hold up. That wasn't confirmed that he was the king of Hachinosu.
Okay, but like why would he be invited to the Reverie? Why would like Rox be invited to the Reverie?
Yeah, but we don't know if it was Hachinosu or not, that was his kingdom. I mean, I guess you could say, because what was his name again? Who was on the island? It was like the old
who do you mean?
What, during the incident where Kobe got the name like Hero of the Marines? Hold up. Hinosu. People know what I'm talking about.
How do we know he's invited? Because he said Harald spotted this particular man 8 years ago during the Reverie. because so that means that Rox was invited. Yo, like Rox was invited. Rox wasn't like he wasn't like I'm playing guard for somebody. No, he was invited. So he was probably a king of an island, and we can guess it's Hashinosu because what other island, you know? So I think that makes but that would explain why Blackbeard wants also to affiliate that
the Rocky Port incident.
Yeah, the Rocky Port incident.
It
But
was, so it was the Rocky. So it was the Rocky Port incident. But then it's like, so it never says, like, it just says that that's the location where the Rock's pirates were formed. It never says like that's the location that the Rock like that Roxy Zebek was from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just like assuming because otherwise, like, you know, what can we make out of this information? He was okay. Where are you getting that he was invited? He said Harold spotted this particular mare 8 years ago during the reverie. Rox was at the reverie. I doubt Rox was just infiltrating to be somebody's guard. I think it's safe to assume that Rox was invited and that Rox probably it was the king of a certain island. And I'm assuming it could be Hashinosu because what other island could it be? This is why I'm like, you know, obviously there's no confirmation, but I think it's safe to assume this makes sense. This is the most senseless,
I would say,
you know?
I would say it would be weird that they wouldn't say then that Hachinosu was the birthplace of Rox. They specifically say that it was the birthplace of the Rox pirates. That's my only hug. And I could be like, oh, well, I actually think you're right with the king stuff, where it's like, he previously was like a king of an island, but then, you know what I mean? Like, now as a fugitive. I'm just not sure if it was... Because to be honest, could have been God Valley.
But
he could have been the king of God Valley.
But that makes no sense because God Valley got like the God Valley incident happened before. No wait, did it happen after?
No, it did not. No, it did not. The God Valley incident, Hime, happened when Rox on Pirate Island, where the base of the Rox pirates were. But they had the treasure stolen, which we're now pretty much assuming that the treasure was Blackbeard, right? And they went there to go and fight. Like, why would they bring it to such a weird location?
But hold on. Like, if that was really the Rox Pirate Island, like, they would have spoken about it during the God Valley incident. They would say, like,
no,
you know, because they showed a different king during the God Valley incident. It wasn't Rox.
Rox came because Rox had to step down.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
No, Rox did not come to steal fruits. Rox came for a very specific. A treasure was stolen from Pirate Island, and they made the Rox pirates mad. So the Rox pirates went onto the island.
Okay, I see.
That is what happened.
Okay. Well, I mean, it could be the case, but I still believe the Hashinosu one is more like makes more sense with Rox person. But I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, if Rox was actually from Hachinosu, they would have mentioned that instead of just saying this is where the Rox pirates were formed, they would have said, because it like Hachinosu was also never said to be a part of the world government. They've never said it was like a. So like it doesn't make sense. Where God Valley, I think technically was like a government, like at least territory.
No, because they went and did the hunt on it. It wasn't affiliated. Actually, they actually said it that it was.
Oh yeah. You're right.
I think I personally think that like yes, probably he didn't come from Hashinosu, but it's fine. I think that he just formed, you know, like an island where he was like, you know, I'm gonna be the king of this island. I'm gonna affiliate it. I think that's what he did, and this makes sense that why Blackbeard is maybe doing the same thing years later. But again, this is still a theory, guys. Like, could be wrong, but I think that makes the most sense to why he was invited because I just don't see him being king of something else. And they probably took out this affiliation right after he killed an admiral.
The issue is that if Rox was actually the king of God Valley and Blackbeard looks literally exactly like him, then Blackbeard's plan would fall apart instantly.
Okay, but that's the thing.
They would never allow Hachinosu back into the world government because of Rox.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The world government doesn't know that Blackbeard is Rox's son because they would have spoken about it and they would have known otherwise. No, they do know. I don't think they know because they stole
him. What do you think the treasure was on Hachinosu?
I have no idea.
It was Blackbeard. It was Blackbeard. They know it was him.
What? Why? Okay, so you're theorizing that the treasure was Blackbeard?
What else could it possibly be?
It could be maybe I don't know, like maybe the Yami or like maybe something else. I doubt that. Like, why would they steal? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. But what?
To goad Rox into a place where they know that there's a bunch of celestial dragons and god knights there. They wanted him there because they knew that was the one thing that he would go and fight for. Just saying, just saying.
Yeah, please don't spam. Doesn't that Rock don't spam? I'm gonna read your message. Doesn't that Rock's power? He sliced the mountain with his 2 fingers. I doubt. I think it was Shiki. To be honest, he's the only one who has a sword, and it makes sense. Looks like Buggy's fruit awakening. Chop fruit. No, don't.
Sorry.
I was reading. Okay, hold on. Chop fruit. Wait, did you like? What did you do? Did you time out or?
No, you can. I just timed out.
Oh, okay, cool. Chop fruit. Chopped a mountain with just his finger. I mean, he could have the chopped fruit. I guess, but like I doubt. But it doesn't. But the chopped fruit doesn't let you chop other things in front of you, or it could just makes you chop yourself.
It's only yourself. It makes you just immune to.
Yeah, I don't think it makes sense. And a lot. Okay, I just want to say here, a lot of people were theorizing with like Rock's face that half of it looks like Buggy, the other half looks like Blackbeard. I love the theories. I was on the train of like, oh, you know, that's also Buggy's dad before, but now that it's like Blackbeard's dad, I left this theory behind, guys, and I think we should just let it go. I love it, but we should just let it go, guys. As a huge Buggy fan, let's just let it go. Buggy, and I came to the conclusion that our Lord and Savior, the man, the myth, the legend, my king, my Lord and Savior, Buggy, doesn't need daddy's genes. He is just him by just being him. Everybody else,
or he's related to Blackbeard.
Could be, but everybody else have their crazy lineage. But you know what? Oda is like, you know what? I'm just gonna make one guy who doesn't have a great lineage, and he will make it, and that's gonna be Buggy.
Nah, he's definitely gonna be related to Rocks.
Why are you saying this? That makes no sense.
Because you said it. Somebody go clip the thing where he might said this like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I told you, and did you hear me? What I said like 1 minute ago? I said that I had this theory before, and now that I know that he is teaches dad, like I dropped this theory. It makes no sense to me anymore. I literally said
why that we have the sun and the moon. We have Buggy the sun and Blackbeard the moon.
I listen. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't think so. I don't think he's related to.
Crazy.
Listen, I give up on this theory, to be honest, and I think he's just himself, Buggy.
Okay. Also, yeah, no spamming in the chat. Hibe, next time if you're spamming, we won't read your message because you're going over other people, and also it also messes up the algorithms and it makes people want to get out of the chat. So if you spam, you're gonna get timed. And if I have to time you 3 times in a thing, I will mute because it actually hurts the algorithm. So if you're spamming to try to get it, just ask your question. If we don't get to it, we'll try to get to it a little bit later. You can do it, but like if you spam everything at once, we're not going to read your stuff anymore because it actually hurts. It hurts the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, don't read the stuff because it'll hurt your channel.
Yeah, sorry. I was just like, like stressed at the moment. I was just like, oh, let me just read it so he stops spamming. You're completely right. But yeah, no. So as I was saying, just one last thing. I think that Buggy will just be him, and I think it. You know what? Thinking about it, it just goes with his personality, where like he really is a nobody who's gonna become somebody, like in a joking way, fake it till you make it. If he has a crazy lineage, okay, whatever, but like at this point in the story, I don't know if Oda is gonna make more revelations like these, maybe about Mihawk, maybe, but other than that, I feel like he really revealed who is important. Maybe there's gonna be Emu more, that's it. I don't think like he's gonna be like, oh, by the way, this is Buggy's dad. I think it's over with like the crazy dads, personally. Why do you want this theory to be so true? You want it more than me?
Brothers.
You know what? I don't mind. You think I wouldn't love for Buggy to have a crazy family? I don't mind. But I think that even if he doesn't, Buggy, it just means Buggy was him without lineage or daddy's genes, okay? Emo is Buggy's dad. Imagine Emo with the red nose.
Actually, that would probably be the funniest thing ever, where Emu's like, Buggy, my son, and he's like, what?
I am your father.
That, like Darth Vader. But no, this was probably the greatest thing that I could have ever seen. Unfortunately, I was spoiled on Rox's face.
Bro, it's impossible not to be. Everybody like was spamming the shit.
I didn't even realize that there was a One Piece chapter this week, so I went on Twitter and it was just spammed everywhere. So I knew that I was like, this just looks like Blackbeard.
Yeah,
but to hear it, I was like, bro, my goat looks so good.
He's a big Blackbeard fan.
The thing is, it's like Blackbeard has always been my favorite villain in One Piece. I always knew he was endgame from the very introduction we had of Blackbeard being basically like the exact opposite of Luffy.
Exactly.
We all knew that he was endgame. He always was
Yes.
supposed to be. There isn't going to be somebody else. Like, it's not going to be Zoro at the very end, like, betraying him, or Emu, this figure that's super evil, going to be the last one. Like, it was always going to be Blackbeard. This is confirmation. Who was the last person that Roger fought? Rocks.
Yes.
Like, actually fought.
But I think this era, because Luffy is also Joy Boy, there's gonna be a mix of Emo and Blackbeard together, because there's also a mix of Luffy and Joy Boy. You see what I mean?
Yeah. The thing is, it's like some people be like, oh, well, Roger also fought Whitebeard. It's like, yeah, but they never fought to the death,
that
right?
It wasn't anything.
It wasn't like a life or death. Like, they would fight and then they would go drinking afterwards. Like, they were friends.
Yeah,
like,
who
was Roger's enemy? Who was his enemy?
It was Rocks. It was. I mean, you can't say Garp, because Garp was just like his like rival from the Marines. That doesn't mean anything. But it was absolutely Rocks. You know, and you know what? Like, the Garp of Luffy is gonna be Kobe, and the Rocks of Luffy is gonna be Blackbeard. This just makes sense. The parallels are just they were drawn since the first chapters, and we're still on that line. And you know, Emo and Joy Boy are like just there. You know, in this era right now. In whatever. It's just gonna, honestly, it's gonna be fucking crazy. Somebody says Blackbeard is Madara. One Piece is Naruto, just saying. Okay, so a lot of people are saying that Imu's gonna be like a Kaguya. We'll see. I don't know, bro. I feel like Oda is gonna do his own original thing. I don't think he's gonna recycle stuff from another manga, because he knows we're gonna be like, okay, well, you're so original, bro. I think he's gonna do his own original thing, and I'm very excited to see, because I think that Blackbeard and Emu are gonna merge somehow. Blackbeard is gonna steal Emu's power or whatever, you know, become the vessel. I don't know. It's crazy.
Blackbeard, the thing is, it's like Blackbeard is infinitely more interesting because he's just always been around, where it's like, 100%. Yeah, Emu technically has, and like there's this crazy lore, but it's like Emu doesn't have, unfortunately, the aura that Blackbeard has to be the final villain. Like, Blackbeard literally like he just like goes up to people and it's like, you know what? I'm a pirate. And I'm going to be taking that right now. And if you want to fight me, go ahead. I'm not fighting fair. That's not Emu. Emu is like this shadowy figure that they eventually have to kind of take down the entire structure, where Blackbeard is just like, law, that's a nice poneglyph you have there, but I'm going to be the king of the pirates. Like, I'm going to get to Laugh Tale first. So, I don't know. I think...
No, this is gonna be
Emu does not have more aura than Blackbeard, bro. I'm sorry. Blackbeard has infinitely more aura.
Bro, we don't even know. But that's the thing. The thing is, like, yeah, Emu has their own aura, but like, I think that Emu will have even more aura when we actually see how Emu looks like outside of the silhouette. Personally. You know?
Like, we can't say like Emu has aura just because they're in the shadows. Like, anybody in the shadows can like be like cool looking just because we don't see them. Like, yeah, the eyes are pretty cool until we see that Emu has like a goofy like design. But like Blackbeard stands up. Like, the thing is, Blackbeard has an actual character other than just being mysterious and creepy, right? Like, Blackbeard is like a fully fleshed out character. And because he's so goofy and still is so menacing, like, if Blackbeard pulled up on Luffy right now, it's gonna be like this Rocks panel where Blackbeard is walking in and we're like, oh my gosh. Where it's like, Emu's walking in, we're like, okay, this is interesting. Like, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Where it's like Blackbeard walks in and you're like, you know they're gonna throw hands. Okay, that's aura.
Emu, like, in Gunko's body on Elbaf was crazy.
It was cool. It was cool. But I'm just like, this isn't. I was like, obviously Emu can't go and fight themselves. They gotta go take over people's bodies. Where it's like, Blackbeard isn't doing that. He stands it up.
I'm seeing a lot of like Emu Nation and Blackbeard Nation going at it like online, because like they want to be like, oh, I'm the end game. I'm better than you. Whatever. Guys, you guys should come together and be like, you know what? They're gonna merge. Blackbeard is gonna take Emu's power, like become a vessel, whatever. They're gonna come together. So you guys should be together in this. Don't hate on each other. You guys are one team. For me, that's how I see it. Because how is Oda gonna like handle Emu otherwise? I think it makes just sense, because he needs Blackbeard as an endgame villain as well. So they're coming together, bro. Fusion, bro. I'm telling you. If this happens,
I agree with you.
This is gonna be crazy. But yeah, honestly, amazing chapter. I'm loving this. Like, we've been waiting. I've been fiending to see Rocks, bro. And We got him, and this is where the love of Loki to Rox happened, I think, because these are the first people who actually are not looking at him as you are a curse. They're looking at him as like, oh, you're a giant. Yo, what's up? Like, where's your dad? You know? And they're not like, ew, look at his eyes. No, they're really like just chill about it.
Not true. Shiki definitely was like, ew.
Okay, to be fair, you're right. But Whitebeard was like, no, like, oh, he's just, but he's a bit too big, blah blah blah. Hey kid, he's just a kid, whatever, you know. Still, I think that's why Loki took a liking to them, because they're not like the people from his island, and this is why, like, this is gonna start his thinking of like, I want to become a pirate, I want to get out of here. Can you take me under your crew, etc., etc. I think that's very interesting. I think I hope we continue the flashback next week, and we see a bit more like of them like meeting. And also I hope, I know he won't do it. I know how Oda moves. I wish he would show us exactly what happened at the Reverie and how Rox killed that admiral.
Already like, mixing up Blackbeard and Rox.
Yeah, I am. But like, I wish they would show us this moment. But like, knowing Oda, he's never gonna come back to this. It would have been very cool to see at least like how Rox fought the admiral, or like how did this all happen? How the admiral knew about Herald, etc. It would have been very cool to see, but I know it's not gonna happen.
The other thing is that before Blackbeard got his devil fruit, we have to realize he was an absolute menace. Shanks was not saying that this scar was, and he basically already said it, but this is just, again, more confirmation that, like, Blackbeard has always been very strong. Like,
oh, definitely.
He's Rox's son, you know what I mean? Like, he's always been strong, so I love it.
And also D with the 50 pesos. Give Teach danger first. Buggy is the real boss. You're funny. Thank you for the super chat. And yes, like, I don't understand. Like, his dad has all of his teeth. Why is Blackbeard keep losing teeth? It's just so funny to me.
Oh my gosh.
And once again, one last thing. Being defeated by arguably the strongest man in his generation is not an anti-feat. It's like, would you guys like actually make fun of somebody get defeated by Akainu? No.
Or by normal. Luffy, like, what do you mean? Luffy's the main character.
No, yeah, no, 100%. Or like, that's why I'm like, yo, getting defeated by Rox is not an anti-feat. It is expected, if anything.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Kaido was a bum because Luffy took him out. This Admiral's a bum because Rox. It's like, they're the main characters. What do you mean? And yes, Rox is the main character of the story.
Yeah, Rox is the main character, like, in this era. Like, him and Roger, they, like, obviously, like, we can't really be mad at that. It's just normal. Have a theory that Dragon defeated Rox, but then attacked a celestial dragon, so the world government erased his connection to the Marines and gave credit to Garp for defeating Rox. Huh. Interesting theory. I don't know.
People are trying to do everybody's now trying to just sap off the aura of Rox, bruh. Every fandom is like, where's his... I've already seen Zoro fans, they're like, where's his sword? Like, we got Admiral fans that are like, it's Rox, it's the greatest. We got Yonko's fans being like, this is why Yonkos are the best. Like, everybody just wants a piece of this man's delicious aura.
And it's crazy because
he's him! He's him!
Rox was never a Yonko, so that's already something. And I don't even think that the Yonko existed before, like, you know, the underling of Rox became Yonkos themselves. But anyways, so he's not even a Yonko. And like the dragon thing, I don't know if Dragon has connection. I think Dragon was too young at that point. No,
I don't know. I think he may have been. It kind of depends how old. You'd have to look. You'd have to look.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that Dragon would have maybe stuff related to Garling more than Rox, in my opinion. But that's a very cool theory still, New. It's not bad. I think that the Admirals, like, being like, oh, this is crazy. They use an Admiral to, like, you know, hype Rox. I think it's cool to say. Like, it's true. It happened. So I don't think we're, like, reaching too much. But I agree with you. Everybody's like, yo, I want this Rox aura to myself. You guys already... That's why I was surprised when Jay was like, oh, not Chestnut. I was like, yo, Chestnut is a Blackbeard fan too. If anything, you both should be celebrating together.
No. When Jay... Because I did see this, and I'm like, the chapter has to do with Rox. So unless it's like he's not related to Blackbeard in any way, because I've been pushing the Rox top 1 agenda. I've been pushing the Blackbeard top 1 agenda. Like, I have Blackbeard as my top 1 in every One Piece ranking stream. I say Blackbeard easily beats Shanks. I say Blackbeard, with the power of off-screen aura, is able to take out anyone. If anything, this is the most successful I've ever been with One Piece. I told y'all that Blackbeard will be endgame. I told y'all that Blackbeard has a connection to Rocks, and I told y'all that Rocks is the most important character from the old people. They're old. We all know. Half of them are dead. But from that old era, we have one of the strongest characters. And this character is Blackbeard's father.
Yes. And also, somebody said Dragon was 17 when Rocks died. So it is absolutely not Dragon. Get him out of here. Dragon is going to have his... Don't get me wrong. Dragon is going to have his own cool, crazy story that makes him a criminal, aside from just creating the Rev Army. I'm pretty sure. But it's not related to Rocks. And also,
what if he tries to help Rocks? Because that's like Luffy's age when he started.
Yeah, but like, but Dragon is not the type to like help. Like he wouldn't help somebody who's evil, no. Like that's not Dragon.
I don't know. I don't know.
That would go against what Dragon
is evil.
Doing.
Rocks is not evil.
I think
Rocks is not evil.
But that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know because Blackbeard is like seen as evil. I think that Rocks was also evil. You know, but like he's not a bad person. Like okay, he is.
No,
okay, wait. You know how there's like You know how there's like neutral, good, bad, and like he's like chaotic good. Maybe he's chaotic good. If that makes sense.
I think he's chaotic neutral. He goes with the flow. He does what he wants, but he's not actively out there to harm people unless they get in his way.
But
we're talking about like D&D alignments.
But Blackbeard is kind of evil.
Blackbeard is not evil. Blackbeard is not evil. No, he is not evil. Do not say that about my sweet king, okay? Do not say that about my king, bro.
He has grape PIST in his crew, and he literally was going like what he was gonna do to Bonnie, and how he also like just like don't care about people's lives. He's kind of evil.
He doesn't care. No. Here's the thing about Blackbeard. Now the Bonnie stuff is weird, but they do a lot of. I've talked about how the Bonnie stuff makes me uncomfortable from every angle. Like Oda has done a big disservice to a lot of stuff in One Piece. We can't lie, especially in that regard. So it's like it was a very weird scene. It makes me very uncomfortable. I will say that. But I'm saying like Blackbeard isn't evil, right? Like Blackbeard was like, oh, I'm gonna go get this bounty and be a pirate, and then I can make success. Hey Ace, you want to come with me? Okay, not then I'll take you out. Like he's not like this evil guy who's going out of his way to make people's lives worse. Like
he's not Doofy.
No, he's not. And Doflamingo actively went out of his way to make people's lives worse. And also, Doflamingo has, to be fair, Doflamingo has the exact same stuff. Like there's a very big implication between him and the one person that Sanji saved, Viola. Yeah, there's the implication of Doflamingo there as well.
I think where it's Blackbeard is just like, I will do whatever I need to do to get to my goal, but I will not do stuff out of my goal just for fun because I love seeing people like suffer. I think
he's not doing it to make people suffer. He's doing it because these are his goals and aspirations.
Yeah. He's like, whatever it takes to get to my goal. He's a Targaryen, bro.
Yeah, like he killed Thatch because Thatch had the one thing that he needed, right? He didn't kill Thatch because he hated him. And he was like, yeah, like I kind of feel bad about it, but it's like he'll do anything in order to achieve his goal. He's kind of like a psychopath in that way, where it's like anything he can do to achieve his goal, he will do. Where it's like Doflamingo did stuff purely to be evil and purely to cause suffering. Like he knew exactly what he was doing and liked it. So
No, I completely agree. I want to say something. AXC, I saw your comment. He said, also, my friend has a theory that Rocks built his crew with Davy Bag games. This is a very popular theory, actually. And I think it makes sense because all of the crew is like, I'm not your underling, or like, we're just working for like a common goal, whatever. It could be that they're working for a common goal, or it could be that he actually is doing the Davy games to like get like his crews. That's a very cool theory. I think it would like make connection to Long Ring Long Land. I know you hate that arc, but I know you heard that arc, but I think that it could make a good connection to these games because like Oda never introduced something for no reason. So you might be right. You might be right about that.
Yeah, I just don't think. And also psychopaths. Yeah, psychopaths aren't evil. It's just like a non-feeling sensation where they just don't experience emotions in the same way, where it's like you can do like good or bad. Like I would say like Doflamingo it does have psychopathic tendencies, but is evil because he actively goes out. But the thing is, he also like gains enjoyment from being evil.
But to be fair, I don't think Doflamingo is psychopathic because he actually cared about the family that he created himself. So I think he's just evil.
True.
I think he's just
evil. He's just plain out evil. Blackbeard. Blackbeard just doesn't understand. Like he always acted like he cared about people, but it's kind of just like whatever is able to serve his goals, he's just able to.
He's a narcissist.
Literally just,
I think he's just a narcissist.
He's just a CEO. He's just a business CEO. It's like, sorry, we're gonna have to let you go, but it's like I need to get more money. Where it's like, but the thing is, it's so interesting because he has such a boyish and like personality. He's like, I want to give people freedom, which is the same thing that Luffy wants to give people.
Yeah.
I think Blackbeard is very nuanced, and you have to look at it from the lens of nuance.
Yeah, he has many layers for sure,
like an onion or an ogre, or an ogre.
But if something for sure is he's not a good person. That we can all agree on.
Say he's not a good person, but he's not like evil.
That's why I said that he's not a good person. We are not not a good person.
But he's not evil. He doesn't do things to actively make people suffer. He does things that causes people to suffer, but it's not his intention.
It's to achieve his goal.
It's like, to achieve his goal. He doesn't actively go out and hurt people like a Doflamingo or like a Kaido who actively wants to have war to hurt people because he was hurt himself. Like Kaido is evil. He cares about people for sure, but he's an evil character, right? I think another one would be like Caesar Clown, evil. Like
for example,
an evil character.
Harold, before his change, was evil because he would just go on rampages for fun. Just like, I'm an ancient giant. Let me just like, assert my dominance. Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. And hello, everybody who's like new in the chat. Like the video. I hope that you guys are enjoying this reaction. Honestly, I'm happy we're having so much stuff to talk about.
Also, Jody List said that I'm saying that Blackbeard is chaotic neutral, which he is. And yes, I am using D&D.
When you said that, it made sense because I forgot the terms. I was like, oh, there's good, neutral, like whatever. That makes sense.
Yep. There's good, neutral, evil, and then there's lawful, neutral, chaotic. So it's like I would say somebody like a Kainu is like a lawful. I'd honestly say he's a lawful evil.
Nah, I would say he's like the good, but like the thing that goes on the good one at the last row. You know how like there's like no, he's not evil. Kainu is not evil.
You have to but you have to look at. So we should actually do a stream where we do all of the characters' D&D alignments. We should do that.
Yeah.
A different day, but we should do that because when you actually look at like the real definitions, you're like, oh, that's what that means.
Yeah, we should.
Like when you're looking at somebody who's lawful good, they'll follow like the letter. They'll follow the letter of the law. Like if it's good,
I see
like
what
it has to be good. Like you have to be good, but it's like a Kainu will kill people to follow the letter of the law. Like he'll kill people to do what he perceives. Yeah, exactly, and that's why he would be like lawful evil.
I see what you mean. I thought that lawful evil means you're evil, but no, it means that like you would do things like you would follow the law, but like even if it's like doing evil deeds, I guess.
Yeah, Luffy's chaotic good. Absolutely, Luffy is chaotic good.
Well, isn't he neutral good, Luffy? He's chaotic good.
Nah, he's chaotic. He's chaotic.
Oh no, actually, law. I think law is neutral good.
I would say law is neutral.
Honestly, yeah, law is neutral. Yeah.
Like he won't go out of his way. Kid is probably
chaotic evil. No, I don't know.
I would say he's chaotic neutral.
Yeah, maybe. But he did like go kill civilians for funsies as well. So let's not forget
that is true. That is true. But like sometimes like we don't really know the situation of it where it's like
what?
It could have just been like by accident. Okay. We should just do a stream of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we will schedule. You know what? We will schedule a stream and do this because I'm very like intrigued to do this, and I think a lot of people would love that. I'm super down. We will do this, guys. Join the Discord, and you guys will know when we do it because we're gonna tell you guys. Rux might have been a king and Blackbeard might be a prince. I don't know, but could be honestly. But they would have told us from here, like, past king of this or that. Like they would have told us.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens exactly. But yeah, how do you rate the chapter?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, it is a 10 out of 10 chapter. Like, no glazing. Like, it is truly a 10 out of 10. It's so good. So much lore. Oda is really revealing things. We are in the final saga. And you know what's crazy? I think there's going to be even bigger revelations coming. Like, I'm just so excited. I'm very, very excited. And this is all happening while, like, Emu is, like, doing, like, their shit, like, on the island, on Elbaf. Like, when we're gonna come back, we're gonna come back to something crazy as well. So, I'm very happy with these chapters. Yeah.
But, yep, alright.
So,
D&D stream soon.
Yes, so thank you again, guys, for joining in. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, like the video, subscribe to Chestnut, subscribe to me, join the Discord. And I hope to see you guys again next time. We love you guys. All right, bye-bye.
Peace, peace.